everybody. Told you that I'd do more of a daytime video to show you guys what's going on in the garden. For those of you who watched my last video, we did just get back from a small vacation for the 4th of July weekend. And my stepdad was taking care of the plants. Most of them are doing wonderful. Some of them, because it's been so hot, like right now it's 116 degrees. And it's like 6 o'clock, I think. The grape plant is doing pretty decent. It's holding up to the heat. My blueberries have been giving me trouble from the get-go, so I'm just trying to keep an eye on them and keep them alive through this summer. Now, my blackberry, I don't know what is wrong with it. It was doing so good yesterday, and today it just looks so much worse. Like, these little leaves here were actually like a beautiful green yesterday, and they're starting to die. It's just too hot for some stuff. I don't know what else I can do. It gets shade pretty early. I guess the only thing I could do for it is add even more shade or put it somewhere where it'll get shade all day right now because of it being so hot. Tomato plants from Mother's Day are still holding up. Cantaloupe plant is doing alright. These tomatoes, I decided to put them in the pool, especially now at the hottest time, just to help keep them moist. And whenever they're thirsty, they can, of course, drink. But the sun is just taking a toll. And I was going to prepare for this, guys. I was going to prepare for the really hot summer sun out here. But, being a mother of two and life in general just gets busy, and I didn't get to it. So this one looks real dried out, real bad. And then this one seems to be doing alright. That one's drying out pretty bad too. So I want to say this is a habanero plant. Yeah, a habanero. And it seems to be doing wonderful. I mean, it's full. The leaves are, not dry and crisp. So that's nice. I need to take some time out here, maybe later on this evening when the sun goes down just a little bit more. I get out here and start removing all this dead stuff. For one, it just makes the garden look black. And then for two, I can redo the soil and get some new plants going for whenever I can. I need to look in my book. This is a pepper. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not even going to try. But there's a lot of little flowers on them, so we'll see what happens. And it's doing good. It feels healthy, not all dry and brittle. So does this one back here. I don't remember what that one was. This one's a Anaheim chili, and no flowering or anything, but it's, holding up. Again, my tomatoes are looking a little sad, but if anybody noticed a few cantaloupes in that bed, there's one, there's two, and then there's the third one right in there. I mean, this is cantaloupe as well, and it's also doing just fantastic, guys. Like, even gonna bring this vine up and over if I can while I'm one-handed here, just to get it off of my other plant so it doesn't start killing anything off, strangling anything, nothing like that. We'd like all of our plants to get along if we can have it that way. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. Another bell pepper. I've gotten one off of here so far, and it was like, it's a California Wonder Pepper, sorry. And they were real, or two of them. They're real small. One of them was rotted out. Another cantaloupe. Oh, look, we have a small itsy bitsy one coming in here now. This is another habanero plant, and this one isn't as bushy as that one is over there, but it's you know, thriving. Bell pepper plant from seed, and actually we got a little bug in here somewhere that I need to come and find because he's eating my leaves. Can you see it, guys? Oh man, gonna have to come hunting. Okay, anyways, that cantaloupe plant is doing real nice. I mean, it's just thriving and taking over. So these cucumber guys, we had picked one, we had tried it, and come to find out, yellow cucumbers can be dangerous for you. They can make you sick. And they tasted really disgusting, guys. So I don't know if it's just the heat, if I let them ripen too much. I'm not too sure what's going on with the cucumber plant. But I am getting a lot more cucumbers, so I think I'll just let it do its thing. And hopefully we'll get something more than just yellow cucumbers. Again, a couple of tomato plants that were given to me for Mother's Day by the husband. And they're thriving really good. Like, I haven't been really pruning them, and I should get out here and at least take the suckers off, you know what I mean? But for the most part, I've just been letting them do their thing and see where that takes me. And they're doing pretty decent. Pumpkin, I mean, I got a little bit of deadness throughout, but for the most part, I mean, it's just doing lovely. So hopefully that'll be good. Some flowers are doing okay. A lot of them have died. This is the mammoth jalapeno. And we do have a couple, 3 of them actually, 4, 5. Got 5 jalapenos on this plant. So that's holding up pretty well. And the leaves feel okay. They don't feel dry and crispy. Our strawberry plant, for those of you who know, we got this from Denver, Colorado. It was just really small, and it's been doing awesome. Okay, now for all of you who have seen the newest bed with the corn in it, I mean, we were gone just 1 week, guys, and our corn just shot up and did wonders, as well as our sunflowers. Some of them look real sad over here. I'm gonna pull the hose over here in a minute and give them a good watering, just because they can use it. Drench these babies out tonight, give them a good drink, and see how that goes. See, a lot of flowers died, sunflowers, a lot of it's, and I promise you guys, my plan really was to get like some shade up, some really tall, big shade, kind of like a nursery would have over the majority of my yard, and we just didn't get to it. And then now with all the coronavirus going on, you know, it's just, there's a lot going on. So I'm just praying and hoping that the strong will survive and we'll be okay. A couple of bell pepper plants there pulling through, honeydew pulling through. This, I want to say, is a serrano jalapeno or a serrano chili, and there's a few flowers on it. We haven't seen anything promising yet. It looks like there's been a few, but then they dry off and die out, you know. Again, a couple tomato plants trying to thrive, trying to stay good. This shade tree that we're going on here, I mean, look at the size of that trunk down there, guys. It's just awesome. Awesome, awesome. It's doing really good. It looks like we're going to have to pull it back up a little bit in order for it to keep growing straight up. But other than that, it's doing really great. For those of you who had seen, I had a couple of watermelons going really nicely. I think we let them go too long, and one of them actually busted open. I don't know if it was because it was like overly ready and it just busted, or if the heat busted it. I'm not too sure what happened there. But we have another small one growing there. It's getting yellow, so I don't know what's going on with that either. It's my first time, guys, so I'm learning as I go, and some of the watermelons seems to be doing okay. Got a tomato in there that's getting a little burnt. A bell pepper and a jalapeno from seed that are also getting burnt. And I don't know how many times I have tried to put this shade up here just to help give it a little more shade, because that afternoon sun, and I know it's bright as crap, but it just like hits that directly. So I've been trying to help them out, but I don't know if this keeps falling, if my son keeps pushing it. I don't know what's going on. This is the little tree that we thought died, and it's actually like all from like right here down is like, I don't even know what's wrong with it. I don't know whether to call it dead or not, but there's branches coming off of it that are nice and big and healthy, so that'll be a shade tree eventually as well. All my sunflowers over here have died. Eventually I got to get out here and clean those up and cut them down and make some trellises out of them. For everybody that knows, that has been watching my stuff, this is a cherry tree from Denver. And I mean, when we had first put it in here, it was like literally just as tall as this right here. And I mean, it's grown so much. So we can't wait. It's doing decent. We got the shade up around it, and it's doing awesome. But just a quick tour around the garden, the sad, all the stuff that has died, all the stuff that is thriving, awesome. And we're just gonna keep going, guys. You know, we're gonna see what makes it through this summer, and hopefully by next summer we have our shades up and ready to go. One of my big plans that I do want to start as soon as possible, like I said, it's really hot out here, but I'm thinking of putting like 3 posts, one at this end, one at the corner end, and one at that end, and then tacking shade around that and putting plants on the pallet. It'll still get shaded. So eventually I want to go get some more pallets, and that'll be my plan to help shade quite a bit of my plants up here, and hopefully give them better option, or a chance to thrive, I should say. So if anybody has any tips, anybody would like to share their what should I call it, shading areas, what to use for shade, maybe just how to help them thrive, what plants I may be able to pull in, yeah, so thank you guys for watching, liking, subscribing, sharing with other fellow gardeners. Like I said, it's my first garden, and you know, it's not doing too bad. I've had a lot of things die, I've had a lot of things live, I've been able to pick a lot of things and eat a lot of things, so has my son. So don't be afraid to just throw things in the ground, guys. I mean, in a cup of dirt, throw some seeds, you never know what you'll get. Until next time, be safe, practice social distancing, and God bless.